is Lucas Vatkes. Lucas Vatkes. That's the correct pronunciation. Let's go to the camp of Juventus. UEFA, of course, have given us the guided, the imitated pronunciations of the names, the tricky names in the camp of Juventus. Andre Bazzagli is actually Andre Bazzagli. Let's tell you that Mendy Benatia is Mendy Benatia. Let's tell you that Gianluigi Buffon is pronounced Gianluigi Buffon. Let's tell you that Jojo Cellini is actually Jojo Cellini. Let's tell you that Gonzalo Higuain is pronounced Gonzalo Higuain. Stefan Liechtensteiner, like you know it, it's not like that. It is Stefan Liechtensteiner. Mario Mandzukic is Mario Mandzukic. Let's tell you that Claudio Monchicio is of course not left out. Call him a real name, and of course correct pronunciation is Claudio Marchisio. What about Marco Yaka? It is not Marco Yaka, it is Marco Piazza. Let's tell you that Miralem Yannick is also there. It is Miralem Pjanic. That's how it is. I tell you, counting down to the Champions League. Let's tell you that Juventus coach Massimiliano Allegri. Max Allegri believes that Real Madrid are the favorites for the Champions League final, and he has asked for one final effort from his players. The Bianconeri, the old lady of Turin, Juventus are without a Champions League trophy since 1996 when they beat Ajax in the final, but have dominated the Italian Serie A, dominated Italian football in recent years, winning 6 consecutive league titles. But the man is saying after doing back-to-back and back-to-back doubles in Italy, let's make it a treble this time around, and I tell you, action will go down on Saturday in Cardiff. And indeed, I will form the subject of our talking point this beautiful day inside La Liga. Remember, Real Madrid beat Juventus to win the Champions League in 1998 on a night where Zinedine Zidane led the old lady. And I tell you, Zidane would, of course, lead Real Madrid on the night of Saturday. Antonio Conte, coach of Chelsea, remember, came off the bench. And indeed, the underdogs, Real Madrid, prevailed on that night. They say lightning does not strike twice. Will lightning strike again? Will it strike in Cardiff, the National Stadium in Cardiff? Join us this beautiful day inside La Liga. Join us via the World Wide Web, www.brilla.net. Join us on Twitter at 889BrillaFM and use the hashtag inside La Liga. We're also there on Facebook, Sports Radio Brilla FM is our page address. You like our page and then go on to post your comments and your contributions. Let's go back inside La Liga, deep inside La Liga, where Argentine coach Mauricio Pellegrino has left Spanish club Deportivo Alaves after 1 year in charge. He led the club to their first ever Copa del Rey final. Yes, that final they lost to Barcelona 3-1, and he also led them to a 9th place finish inside La Liga. Pellegrino also coached the likes of Valencia and of course Argentine sides Independiente and of course Estudiantes de La Plata. He also worked with Rafael Benitez. He was assistant coach of Rafael Benitez at Liverpool and even at Inter Milan. And right now the man has quit. He quit last night and gave no clues about his future, although he denied the reports he was leaving for personal reasons. Alaves missed on. Yes, they missed out on the first trophy after 96 years. They are 96 years old and that man was there. He was at the helm. He has of course told them that the club is in good hands and the club is doing well and they have a bright future, but he will not be part of the future. Inside La Liga, president of Barcelona, Josep Maria Bartomeu, has defended the appointment of Ernesto Valverde as new coach of the club. According to him, Valverde has the knowledge, Valverde has the right criteria, Valverde has the capacity and he has the experience to succeed at Barcelona. For Bartomeu, Valverde also takes chances on new teams. He has a great willingness to work and incorporate technology in training, and he says Valverde arrived and he will do things for Barcelona. Valverde, mind you, will be of course presented to the fans and the public on Thursday. Valverde will arrive with 2 assistants. He would arrive with Pozanco and Aspiazu. Coaches, I must tell you, have been moving up and down inside La Liga following the completion of the 2016-2017 season. Coaches have continued to move here and there. Some coaches have signed extensions to their deals. Let's bring you up to speed about the latest movements. In fact, let's give you a clearer picture of how the coaching situation is inside La Liga. We start off from the defending champions, the champions Real Madrid. It's all agreed. Zinedine Zidane will renew until 2022. But Zidane has told those that care that he prefers the announcement to come after the Champions League final in Barcelona. You know it, Ernesto Valverde was officially announced as coach of the team only yesterday. He will be presented to the fans and the public on Thursday. Atletico Madrid are heading to a new stadium called the Estadio Wanda Metropolitano, and Diego Simeone will be there to continue leading the club. He has a contract that would expire in the summer of June 2018. Sevilla, they have agreed to allow the Argentine Jorge Sampaoli go take over as the coach of the Albiceleste, the coach of the national team of Argentina, the coach to coach Lionel Messi. Eduardo Berizzo is the closest option for a replacement. Villarreal, after weeks of doubt and speculations, Villarreal have of course announced, the Yellow Submarine have announced the contract extension, the renewal of Frank Escriba. He will of course stay there until 2018. Going deep inside La Liga, let's of course go to the Estadio San Sebastián, where Real Sociedad play football. The prospect and of course the project with Eusebio Sacristan as head coach will continue. He settled back in February. Remember, the man renewed and he will be there until the season of 2018 and 2019. Athletic Club, Athletic Bilbao, they play at the San Mames. We go there. The club has said bye-bye to Ernesto Valverde, and of course welcome, they said to him, Barcelona. Ernesto Valverde is no more the coach, and Jose Angel Cuco Ziganda is the new coach of Atletico Bilbao. Espanyol we go. Quique Sanchez Flores is the coach. He's given the team stability and he has signed until 2019. Deportivo Alaves, Mauricio Pellegrino announced he will be leaving the club. In fact, he left last night. A replacement will be announced in the coming days. Aiba is the smallest club side in La Liga. Jose Luis Mendilibar is the coach. He continues at the helm of affairs. He renewed in April and he should work until June 30, 2018, other things being equal. Malaga, the San Mames, Michel is the coach. He has a contract until 2018 in the list. Valencia we go, the Mestalla. We have Marcelino. He has until 2019 to restore Valencia to their old and past glory. We have Celta Vigo on the cards. Celta Vigo have a new coach. Yes, the former number 2 of Luis Enrique Martinez at Barcelona. The club of course said bye-bye to Eduardo Berizzo and signed Juan Carlos Onzue until 2019. He joined from Barcelona. Las Palmas, of course, one man is an Italian, is a chosen one. His name, Roberto De Zerbi. Real Betis, we go. They said that Quique Setien has a contract with the club until June 30, 2020. Deportivo La Coruña also on the news. Pepe Mel, he was there in England. Pepe Mel is right there and he was told on arrival to keep Deportivo La Coruña in the Primera Division, and he did so. He will continue until, of course, sometime next season. Leganés, you have, of course, Garantino. He's still the man. He provided a miracle, and he kept them in La Liga. And, of course, he will be there until 2018. Levante, the latest club to join La Liga, they gain promotion. The club is back in La Liga after gaining promotion from the Segunda Division. And, of course, their coach is Juan Muniz. Juan Muniz, we're told, will stay there for the time being. Inside La Liga on Sports Radio 88.9 FM. Let's of course go to your post and your tweets. I asked you a very simple question. I asked you, Real Madrid, they beat Juventus to win the Champions League in 1998. Where were you when that night Zinedine Zidane was in the colors of Juventus? He could not help them. He could not help the old lady, but Zidane would be going against his former club side, but this time as the coach of Real Madrid. Played for Real Madrid, played for Juventus. He will be there. Antonio Conte, of course, he's the coach of Chelsea. In that game, he came off the bench for Juventus, but of course Real Madrid prevailed. Will lightning strike twice? Will it happen again? That is the big question, begging for answers. I have Joseph Abraham says never. The Great Wall of China is the equivalent of Juventus, and if you look at their defense, that is the Great Wall of China. So lightning cannot strike twice. Juventus will win. I have Matthew Joseph says Madrid for sure. Keylor Navas, Dani Carvajal Carvajal, I beg your pardon, and of course Marcelo, Casemiro, Sergio Ramos, Rafael Varane. He also called, of course, Alcacon, Isco, Toni Kroos, and all these players. They will make it happen. No way for Juventus. Ayola Oche is here. I see thunder, I see lightning in the boots of Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, Ororo. But of course, it will be enough to stop Buffon. I don't know. Let the best team win. I have Yusuf Omobalaji Kodri says things have changed. Not the players who played in the final. And of course, lightning will not strike twice. What about David's Bemi King Adewale? He says Buffon to edge this one. He will win. Juventus will win. Lightning will not strike twice. Adio Olariwaju says, have you heard history repeating itself? Then they shall chop him. They shall chop him again. Hala Madrid. Ekere Okechukwu says, for me, it will surely strike again. Lightning will strike twice in the same place. Real Madrid will win. I have Okpeyemi Okunla who says, Juventus will not allow that kind of lightning to strike again. Juventus all the way. Oye Banjo Adebola Oluwatosin says Madrid, Real Madrid all the way. Noah Alabi says yes, Madrid will win. Lightning will strike down Juventus. Lightning will strike again. We're still taking your posts and your messages, but in the meantime, let's give you some news that you can use. Atletico Madrid will be able to replace Antoine Griezmann should he leave for Manchester United this summer. These words are coming from Saul Niguez, a teammate of Antoine Griezmann at Atletico Madrid. The 26-year-old forward has been a subject of transfer and speculations from Manchester United and other top clubs. But the man called Saul says let him go. When he goes, we will replace him. Former Real Madrid striker Gonzalo Higuain believes Juventus are ready. They are ready for the Champions League final. But he also joked about Sergio Ramos scoring in the last minute. Max Allegri and Juventus take on Real Madrid on Saturday in Cardiff. And the man who played for Real Madrid, Gonzalo Higuain, says they are ready for Real Madrid. Sporting director, Sporting Lisbon, Sporting Lisbon director Miguel Torrecilla has left Real Betis after, Sporting director Miguel Torrecilla has left Real Betis after just 1 year at the club to join recently relegated Sporting Lisbon. It has been confirmed in Spain. The club recently changed the structure of course, the club at the top level. And Lorenzo Serra Ferra returning as vice president earlier this month, and he looks set to have a major role in the future of transfers at the club. We are still in Spain, still inside La Liga. Let's take a few more of your posts before we go. Paul Benga says Real Madrid all the way. Hala Madrid. Eziela Chisom says past story. It will not happen again. Lightning will not strike twice. I am Vincent Velda. Madrid all the way. They will beat Juventus again. Jima Kasmi Obina says Juventus all the way. They should win this time around. KC Oguje Ejo 4 Henry says yes, Lightning will strike again. Madrid, Real Madrid all the way. Balong Likita says up CR7, up Real Madrid. Lightning will surely strike again. Benson Lugard says I will die with Juventus. Lightning will not strike again. Belumi Popola is here. May the better team win. Hala Madrid, he says up the old lady of Turin. It is on that note I want to end our proceedings today. Sexy Tuesday edition of Inside La Liga, the show, the only show on radio that focuses on Spain's Primera Division. Anthony Beke Deremo remains my name. We'll do this again on Wednesday.
Sports Radio 88.9. But whatever you do, don't touch that dial.
My name is Toby, but my friends call me the champion fan. Let me tell you why. Last week was my birthday, and my buddies threw me a party at the club. Now, my classmates from school were there, my friends from the neighborhood were there, my girlfriend Angie was there. Everybody was there, but I wasn't. I was where I was meant to be, in front of a TV with my bottle of Pepsi, cheering my football team to victory.